Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the Game Master 84 coming at you guys with another review video. Today we are going to be talking about Halo 5's Warzone Firefight. Now, as for those of you guys who don't know what Warzone Firefight is, if you have played, I believe, Halo 3 and Halo Reach, ODST, not Reach. Halo 3 and ODST, you have waves of NPC enemies that come at you and come at you and come at you some more. And so they decided to bring it back by popular demand. People were really wanting them to bring it back, so they did. That's one of the nice things about 343 is they are definitely making an effort to bring back the game modes that people are actually asking for. They want to, just try to make the community happy and appease the crowds. And I personally think they're doing a fantastic job on doing this with iterations such as this. But yeah, let's get down into it, guys. So in the beta, which is what we're playing here, it is a 5 rounds. As you can see, this is the very first round. This is actually the first time I ever actually got this particular round. The rounds are varying. They vary a lot. As far as you can jump into 4 or 5 different games in a row and potentially never actually even get the same, not just the same combination, but not even the same things. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever actually had to do the Elite Prime start. It's actually a very difficult start because of where they're located. So we'll see what happens as this becomes a full-fledged thing. This is just a beta, so it's always hard to say what they will be keeping, what they won't be keeping. I think personally with where they're at right now, I do believe that they probably will be keeping a majority of this. At least I hope so, because this is literally all I've been playing since Friday. I have not played any other things. I did play one round of SWAT just so I can get a rec pack. No, it was to get my next level. I played one round of SWAT so I could just make sure it was done. Even though I knew I would be playing more, I just wanted to get it done. But yeah, so you have 5 rounds. Every round is different. So as you can see, we just completed the Elite Prime to get past round 1. You have 5 or 6 minutes per round with a 30-second intermission between each round to stock up on your weapons, reload, get new weapons, upgrade your Rex, do all sorts of fun stuff. So as you can see, guys, so now we have to kill 55 jackals. Now you don't get all 55 jackals on the map at one time. You do have to work your way through the waves, as you can see us doing here. This is the first wave of many be coming through. But yeah, no. So you have these rounds, and you have a time limit. It's like this time limit on this one is 5 minutes. You have a time limit on completing every single one of these. Now, I will say that some of them are easier than others. I did have an easier time with others compared to some of them. Some of the particular setups they gave you were different as far as difficulty rating. In my opinion, I think they did that to kind of test everything out, see how difficult things were for people, see what the success rate was between all the different ones. And trying to see like what a good combination would be, what do people seem to enjoy the most out of all of them. So I feel like they were doing a really good job of balancing, and I really do feel like every single day on this was a different set that they were giving people. Now, how true that actually is, I can't say, because I'm not on the team. I have no idea. But with what I saw while playing, I do believe that they were giving us different combinations every single day. I think that was obviously planned on their part, so that way they can kind of see and base everything off of, this was an extremely difficult one. This one wasn't as difficult. Just trying to kind of, like I said before, work their way through everything, get everything dialed in, so that way when this actually launches, they can make a good concerted effort on making this the best they possibly can. Now everything this weekend was played on Arc. It wasn't played on any other map. Obviously, they're not worried about the maps. They can always, they can make everything work for whichever map they have, the maps they choose to use. They're just trying to figure out the wave patterns, how people are going to attack it, so forth and so on. How fast we're going to let people get their wrecks, how slow we want people to get their wrecks. By the way, this is the most frustrating fight with a Jackal I have ever had in any Halo game ever. There's literally 2 of them here, and it takes me, I don't even know how much time to take. I don't know anything I take out. I think I take out 1, but the other one gets me. But yeah, no, needless to say, every single round and every single variation they played, it was very different. No round, in my opinion, you can play the same way over and over and over again. You always are constantly having to figure out how you want to play it, how you want to do it, and I think that's a good thing. I'm glad that there is such a diversity in how the different rounds play out. It makes it more interesting, makes it more fun, and it's just a more enjoyable experience. Now, one thing I did read over the weekend on the developer's Twitter was that the next round that's about to come up is actually the most polarizing success or loss rate that they had all weekend. And this is the Defend the Garage. And I don't know, maybe I just picked up on how it works faster than some people. I can't honestly say, but it, in my opinion, yeah, I can see why it would be the hardest, because literally, as you can see, they spawn in the garage. It's not like they spawn out of the garage and you can kind of like fortify yourself on the bottom floor and, work your way that way. You have to fight these guys from inside. And it's not easy. These guys are really, these enemies are, the AI is extremely intelligent, especially with the Prometheans, because they will spawn behind you. There's a little glitch thing and end up, and I don't know where, see, like that guy, I don't know where that knight came from, but he was just there. That is not us. Let's see if we can't get back to us real quick. There we go. But yeah, no, see, like on this one, we have Phaetons that we have to get past just to get back to the garage. But see, what happens is, it works like regular Warzone in this case, where the more time we are not in the hill, the more time the enemy gets. If the enemy gets the hill, then we lose the round. We have to kill 100 enemies before one time runs out, or we lose the hill. I've never ran out of time in this particular variation, so I think it's pretty much you have to beat the round. But yeah, so as you guys can see, it can get pretty hectic. I mean, right now we have 1 that we just took out. We have 1, 2, we have 3 knights on this top floor. Not the easiest of challenges to accomplish, but fun nonetheless. This is probably my favorite wave pattern is doing this one. I find it the most challenging, the most fun. And honestly, if you guys are having a hard time getting some of your wrecks, your more difficult wrecks like destroying Phaetons or killing knights, this is probably the easiest way to do it, which is also another bonus, because, obviously certain enemies come along and you can take them out. Like I've completed, I want to say this weekend I completed 5, maybe 6 wrecks completely. I got my Phaeton, I got my Jackal, I can't remember off the top of my head what else. But see, as you guys can see here, so they will, going back to what I was saying about the AI, they'll actually make it so you can't get in. They will block the doors, as you can see with all those crawlers there and the knights and the soldiers. They will literally stand right in the middle of the doorway, so it's almost impossible to get in. I mean, we end up making it work because we win the round by killing the 100, and then they're all gone. So it takes a minute to work through, but once you've played it a few times, it's fairly easy to recognize the patterns. Unfortunately, in this particular variation, after this, we're going to end it after this round because I didn't get my favorite ending. You will sometimes get an ending that is, you have to beat 3 wardens, 2 regular wardens, and then a third mythic warden. He's got super health. He's crazy fast, and he will destroy your entire team by himself. But yeah, you guys can still use all the rec packs, all the recs that you guys always have in Warzone, which is great. It's just a great time. I had a lot of fun. It's a totally different style of playing than your normal, Warzone or even your normal arena. It's just a great fun time, especially if you can play with 8 other people or 7 other people. It's a great fun time. Me and Big Road did play a little bit this weekend. We both had a lot of fun playing. Definitely will try to get in a room of 8. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Then you can really strategize about how you're going to beat these every single wave. But with that being said, you guys, this is going to be the end of my review. I will give it a 2 thumbs up for a beta. I had a ton of fun. I've been playing it all weekend. The XP you get, the rec points you get, are pretty good. I really wish they would up it a little bit, but I'm also biased because I'm trying to get some stuff done, and frankly, I need the recs and the XP. So, with that being said, guys, do I recommend this to play this? Most definitely. I can't wait for the official release. I give it 2 thumbs away up. But yeah, so with that being said, guys, make sure you guys are keeping your eyes out for this. If you're into Halo 5, I can't wait. It will be coming out later this summer. So we'll see what happens there and when it's coming out. But so, as always, guys, this is the Keymaster 84. Remember, haters are going to hate, and we play games to make gains. We'll see you guys later.